Wait, can we get into the VR thing?
Yeah, I have it. I have it up right now. Actually, I was trying to redeem myself for the super shit transition I made the last video.
Fuck transitions.
Fuck transitions.
I'm bad at them, and it is what it is.
Mind Control VR.
So I found a really interesting video as I was scrambling for topics today because the internet was nothing but stocks, and YouTube like literally won't let me out of that bubble. I'll literally clear my history and try to like get out of it, get out of the algorithm, and it just makes me fall right back into it. So I don't have anything fucking interesting on my timeline anymore. But thank God, one of the YouTube channels that I watch, they make like virtual reality videos, and like it's more so like news on the subject, and they were sent this gadget called NextMind, which basically what it does is it you can control use game controls to like, I don't know, execute things in games. So like you could use the X button to pick something up, or you use the start button to like get into the menu or whatever. But NextMind makes it to where you can do all of that just by focusing on it. So if you wanted to, I don't know, pick something up, or you want to go into the menu, you want to change the volume, you want to, I don't know, punch somebody in the game or whatever, there are certain responses that NextMind will pick up for certain games, obviously, but it will use that like you're using a controller, but it's with your mind. It doesn't sound real, right? It sounds like some like sci-fi shit that you see in movies.
I think I heard about this, or maybe it was like beginning stages of it or something, like maybe a year ago, but it was very shitty. Like, I remember when it came out and I was like, I could see that. It's following your eyes, right? Like wherever they look.
I think so.
So it's basically using what they use on like your phones, like, or all of our phones, your phones, our phones, like that. Like what I think there's something like that used in phones to like change your advertising. Like if you're looking down a Pinterest feed and you stop and look at a few, it watches your eyes when scans where they're looking and kind of creates more of that. If that makes sense.
The one thing that's crazy is
works.
it's not using a camera though to track your eyes. So it has a little.
What?
I have a video link on it. We can like take a look at it. If I can find a good place to throw you into it, because there's a huge intro and it talks a lot about it. But it's basically a little pod with a headband that you put on, and it touches the back of your head, and you calibrate it by running through its exercises, kind of like using your fingerprint scanner or whatever. But what it does is, so when you are looking at something, your brain reads the information your eyes are bringing in. But the little like pod thing has these like prongs, or these sensors that touch the back of your head in the spot that I guess is optimal for it to read the images your eyes are picking up and your brain is perceiving or whatever. Mm-hmm. So it's not so much like a camera looking at your eyes and guessing what you're looking at. It's like actually reading what is in your mind, the responses that you want it to make, or the responses that you want executed.
I'm kind of skipping through, looking at the little like image stop thingies of the video in the beginning where it shows the structure of it. I mean, if it's hitting the back part of your head, I think that's the occipital lobe where your eyes, like all your visual processing is done in the back of your head. So I'm not sure how that like reads it from in there. I've been reading a lot about like fMRIs lately and how those work. It's actually pretty simple, but I'm not going to explain it because I'll butcher it. I wonder if it has something to do with like protons. Sorry, that was so stupid to say that.
Okay, Jimmy Neutron.
You know what?
Like,
I think it has something to do with prokaryotes. I used that last week, just the other day when I was talking to Dylan. He's like, prokaryotes? And I'm just like, it was not even the right word. But I was like, no, that's what I'm talking about right now. Anyways, stupid big words.
Yeah, you could say any of those big words, and I'd be like, oh yeah, no, that's it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
that's what it
Yeah.
does.
Fucking wild. So is this just like elevated VR without injecting something into you, basically?
Yeah, I think what it might be implemented, how it will be implemented with regular VR. I don't think we're going to get rid of like controllers per se right now, but I think what it could do is, he said in the video, I totally agree. If there is a mechanism for the game, like if you need to persuade an opponent to do something, like you can kind of like mind control in the game or whatever to like make them not attack you, that could be like an attack or like a feature that you'd normally press R2 to initiate, but you could actually use it with your mind, and it'll like kind of make it more immersive in a way.
Oh my god, I'm trying to think of like the ways that I would love to be able to use that in real life. Yeah, I don't know. I can't think of any.
I think it would
I
be
just have no brain.
I think it's just one of those steps that kind of blew my mind in such a short period of time, like literally right before we started recording, that like I haven't had a chance to like let my brain ruin it for me. So I'm still kind of like riding this high of like, holy shit, what's next? We're gonna fucking teleport. Like that's the next thing that we're gonna do, because if we're reading minds already, we're teleporting. You know?
Wait. Okay, so I figured out where I would use this if I could use it in real life. Like if life is a video game, which is like my religious standpoint, I think life is a video game, and your point is to get as far as you can and have a good time doing it. Anyways, I would use it to clean. Like if you were just like, I'm gonna look at the thing, I'm gonna take the Clorox and I'm gonna wipe the counters, and then I'm gonna and I think my vision might get better. I don't know.
Yeah.
I would love that. Fuck.
I laugh,
cleaning.
but at the same time, like I would hella fucking clean with that shit. Like,
oh my god, people would be so like, wow, your house is so clean, like always. I'm like, I spent a lot of time doing that.
yeah.
I am
A
always
lot of
sweating.
brain power. I got a big brain. My boyfriend has a big ass, but I got a big brain.